como prometido, eu tô aqui com Roxette, Marie e Per para contar pra gente as novidades. Hi, how are you?
Hi, thanks. Hi.
Enjoying Brazil?
A lot, yes, as always. Yes.
Okay. Well, first thing first, I'd like to know how did everything begin in Sweden? How did you meet each other a long time ago?
Well, we met in a rehearsal studio, actually. We played in separate bands, and we're talking 1978, a long time ago. I was in a band, and Marie was also in a band, and we struggled for success at home, domestically. And so actually we toured in Sweden for many years, and in 1986 we decided to join forces and start Roxette. And 1989 it happened for us with the look all over the world. And yeah, we've been basically working since then, touring. This is the second world tour we're doing right now, Crash Boom Bang. And we're here for the second time, and we're having a blast. It's great.
Tell me one thing, like Ace of Base and long ago ABBA, you had a lot of success outside of your home country. How come that three of the poppest bands in the world came from the same country? Is something on the blood or...
I don't know. It's really hard to tell.
Do you like ABBA and Ace of Base?
I think ABBA have done very good music, very good songs. Ace of Base is not really my type of music, but I'm very proud of them, of course. It's nice when you have success when you come from such a small country like Sweden.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
There's no secret at all.
No, I don't know. Maybe it's because, the Swedish people tend to speak English very well. And we learn English very early on in school. And
it's easier to make success.
Yeah, it's easier. Like in Germany, for instance, people don't speak English that well, or in France.
Yeah.
So they stick to their own language. But I don't know, it's probably something in the milk, I don't know.
Okay. Now you're going to watch Nirvana. A gente vai em frente com a parada. Nirvana tá hoje na 7ª posição, subindo 3 com The Man Who Sold the World. A gente acabou de ver Pato Band on UB40 na 6ª posição de hoje. A gente continua aqui batendo um papo com o pessoal do Roxette. Joyride was the title of your 1991 album, and it was inspired by a Paul McCartney quotation, right? Like, to write songs with John Lennon. It's like taking a long joyride. And were the Beatles one of your biggest influences?
Yes, I think so. I mean, without them, I don't think we have been sitting here.
Why?
We both of us grew up, in the end of the 60s and the beginning of the 70s, when everything happened. So many good bands like the Beatles, Stones, David Bowie, Motorhead, T-Rex, and then even heavier stuff like the Zeppelin, Deep Purple,
and all those bands.
Yes, and also singer-songwriters like Joni Mitchell, Leonard Cohen. So many good music. A lot of really good music. So, but of course, the Beatles and Elvis Presley and the Beatles just all started, I think. So of course, it's our biggest inspiration.
Yeah, I mean, both Marie and myself, we're the youngsters in our families, so we got forced into listening to the Beatles from like being 5, 6 years old, So we're raised on pop music. So the Beatles, even today, if you listen to the Beatles catalog of music, it's hard to find 5 bad songs. The songwriting tradition that they have, and given the world, is like magnificent.
And about the Birds, because yesterday you made a cover of the Birds. And
the Birds, yeah.
Are they in this group of bands that influenced you a lot?
The Birds is definitely one of the best bands. I actually got into the Birds through listening to Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, which is one of my favorite bands. And Tom Petty is very much influenced by Roger McGuinn and the Birds. So through Tom Petty's music, I sort of found out about the Birds. But they belong to the same generation. They were American, of course, but still, they made some great stuff.
Changing the subject. Recently, you were allowed to perform in China. Can you tell us something about this experience? Because many bands, like Madonna, she wasn't allowed. And how was that? How was the audience?
Well, yes, it was a fantastic feeling to be there and to meet our Chinese fans and.
I heard that you have a lot of fans there.
Oh yes, but it took a very, very long time for us to get the permission to play there. I think it took about 8-9 months.
How was this process? You had to send a tape. Did they go to somewhere to watch you? How was that?
It went through the Foreign Affairs Office or whatever it's called. You know, so it took like a year and a half to get the permission to go there. Even when like 6 weeks prior to the show, it was canceled. You know, and then it was on again. So it was like we didn't really know what to expect. The whole show was quite weird because there was a lot of soldiers and policemen and they wanted to carry guns and everything inside the venue, and we said no, we can't do that. So in the end, they left all the guns outside. But there was still a lot of military people and army people there.
During the show, it was okay.
It was okay, yeah. But they were like sitting really sort of protecting everyone, and suddenly it took like 2 songs, and then suddenly the whole 16,000 people were just like going berserk, just like they're really into what we did, and they had big banners saying "One World, One Unity," and it was a really emotional thing for us.
Yes.
And I was actually surprised to find that they knew all the songs that well. We heard that we sold a lot of albums there, but we're talking about 85,000 official records. But then someone said that we sold maybe 5 million, piracy, bootlegs and stuff. So most people are really familiar with our stuff. And also there is over 20 Cantonese versions of Roxette songs around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So people are quite familiar with what we do.
So it was good.
It was fantastic.
I heard that you were a member of the Swedish Communist Party in the 1990s. No?
No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
That was a mistake. I heard that, and I said, okay, you'll like confirm or not. You were telling me that you saw R.E.M. in Australia, and unfortunately, the tour is, it's canceled. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. But how was the show? I don't know if we will have the possibility to watch.
Yeah, the show was great. I'm a big R.E.M. fan, and I think they're one of the best bands around right now. And the show is, I didn't really know what to expect. It was my first time seeing them. They did a great show.
And you were there to play?
Yeah, we played the night after in Sydney. It's like entertainment center. It's like quite a big place. And I just love the show, especially the last 45 minutes when they played, Losing My Religion and The End of the World as We Know It and Frequency Ken. It was like the best.
Yeah, the latest.
Yeah.
And you like it?
I wasn't at the show.
Oh, no?
No, I went to the Midnight Oil concert instead. A few days after. It was the best I have ever seen.
Yeah?
Oh, great.
Here you're watching R.E.M.
All right.
A gente vai de R.E.M. subindo 2 posições, ficando na 5ª posição de hoje.
A sua MTV, 20 MTV.